Hello, people! How is everyone doing? It's good to see everyone. Reesky says he's first. He was refreshing and refreshing to see when my stream started. So, big shout out for Reesky to being first. Hello, Tuck, Rumsky, Egolf, Milan. It's all good. It's all good. It's good to see you all. I hope you're all doing well. And I'm very, very excited for tonight. Currently, it's just me by myself. So I'll wait for Frank to maybe arrive. But yes, how is everyone doing? Is everyone doing well? Nice to you. Yes, yes. Thank you for being nice to me, Risky. I really much appreciated that. Yeah, it was really really heartfelt. I believe. I just positive words. It just checks all the boxes. Oh, Frank needs a lobby invite. Okay, let's send him one. Um, who am I voting? Oh, Frank. Yeah. So, who do you think will win tonight? It's too early to call, to be honest. This season has been very, very unpredictable. Although, Lil Pigeon is on for the quad. Tonight could be his night, but it's at one of the most difficult circuits on the calendar, which we will talk about very soon. Hello, Stevie. It's good to see you. Hope you're doing well, my friend. As Tuck says, this track sucks. I agree, mate. I agree. I don't know how we've ended up doing this track 3 times this season. We did it in Monday, we did it in F2, and now we're doing it in DTS. Somehow, it is remained on the calendar. Because the next 2 weeks are going to be. Oh. Okay. That's. Yeah, that does worry me. Oh, we also did a realistic Basson! We love you, Basson. We do. We love you, Basson. We do. We love you, Basson. We do. Oh, Basson, we love you. Uh, so we've done it 4 times this season. We have done Azerbaijan Baku street circuit 4 times this season. That is crazy. Armin, your driver is not here, Eagle. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I'll send him an invite. I'll send him an invite. This guy does worry me. But I believe in him. um, true. Hello, Pigeon. How you doing, mate? How you doing? Best of luck tonight. I'm hoping for you to get that 4 in a row. Um, as right, I've got a video from Scotty MT, but I'm gonna have to listen to this. Oh god, oh god, um, oh god, yeah, I've been oh no, oh no, oh no, no way, Big Meeks, Big Meeks, he's changed his name to Big Meeks. What a legend! Come on, what a fucking legend! Oh, that is class. Pigeon's been sweating practice. Yep, surprise. Um, United Racing down to 2 drives tonight. Oh, Eagle, mate, Eagle, I need you, man, I need you. Where are you, Eagle? Please arrive, please arrive. Um, he did say he was racing tonight, so we're gonna have to hope he arrives. Uh, should I drop him a text? All right, I sent him an invite. But hopefully, he send me £5 I'll try for you. Rumsky, I'd happily have you on board, mate. You are quality driver. Do you need an extension? Well, we might need an extension for Eagle potentially. Um, I'm not sure. Milan and Bergen need to pick a car. Um, I'm not sure. Hello, Lee Webb. It's good to see you, Lee. How you doing? Um, huh. Has he responded to my DM on Discord? I'm in the wrong chat. Where is this guy? Huh. At Eagle. This way he tells me he's got new PSN or something. I'm not sure where he is. Wait, let me go on to. Right, let me get my stream back up. Reezy, that's a good one. that is a good one. Liru for one bird in here, that's pigeon. Hello, Plavonch, how you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. We reckon same safety car as when. Oh no! Oh no! Oh god! Me and Reese have reverse roles here, but luckily, um, yeah, we won't get that many safety cars. Hopefully. Um, so we were just waiting on an Eagle. Honestly, don't know where he is. Uh, but yeah, tonight we are going around Azerbaijan. Azerbaijan has 20 turns and is obviously located in Baku. The track drift difficulty is very hard, and I very much agree. It is possibly one of the most challenging circuits out of the 24 on the game. Lap record is a 1:43.009 set by Charles Leclerc in 2019 when Ferrari had a stupidly quick car on the straight. Uh, as Wayne sending stupid gifts. I'm not sure what he is to us. I doubt he is coming. Risky man. I can't believe he's just said that. That is mental. That is a crazy. Um, that is a crazy sentence. Uh, but yes, I guess we're going at 5 past. So yeah. Honestly, lads, I'll be honest with you. I am shattered today. I am finito. You can probably hear in my voice, to be fair. But we are going to power through comms because this is going to be an exciting race with DTS. It's the 10th round, and we're going to smash it. That's Wayne sending Sean Deitch. Oh, God. There's a protest. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. We're not bringing this back, Wayne. Reevesky, if you're listening, I give you permission to tell everyone to ready up. I don't think Eagle's turning up, to be honest. So I give you I give you permission to tell everyone to ready up and get us going. And it looks like everyone has, as the countdown begins. I think 5 racing laps. I think we're going to get less than 5 racing laps. We're going to get a whopping 3 racing laps in the first 10. Yeah, this will be interesting. But obviously, we're going to go into qualifying, which will be short qualifying, 18 minutes long. And it will be a great 18 minutes to see whether or not Pigeon can take another pole position. He is the clear favourite now when it comes to qualifying. And then when it comes to races, this guy is on 4. This guy's on 4 in a row. That is mental. We saw Scotty do it earlier in the season, but he had it taken it off him in Imola, which coincidentally was the beginning of Pigeon's 4 in a row, and now we're down to Baku, where he could do it again. So, can Pigeon do it? And if Pigeon does it, it is a phenomenal achievement. Didn't we have a red flag on F2? No, we actually didn't. We just had the majority of the race under safety car. But when we did go racing, it was actually good, to be fair. We had good racing laps. It was better than the sprint. Sprint was absolutely abysmal. It was a shocking sprint. So, yeah. Baku, which is always good to see. The sun's out. I'm still winless this season because these guys keep doing winning streaks. Yeah, pretty much. Brad won the opening 2 rounds, then Scott won the next 3, and now Pigeons won the next 3. Yeah, it is mental how consistent all 3 of those guys are. They have been on another level this season. Scotty, MT, Lil Pigeon, and DSL Brad. And first out of the pit lane is Benjamin Brashall, Big Meeks. The Big Meeks. What can he do here? He will be the first to give us a time. Behind him is Reevesky, who normally is the first to set a time, but today Benjamin Brash has beat him. Basson, that is very, very kind of you, mate. Yeah, I just don't think the chant is made for someone like me. I think it can only go to one man, and that is Basson 2014. So, yes, I appreciate the chant, but this is your chant, my friend. So, as we wait for Ben Brash's lap to begin, got a couple of cars out on track. Baku is going to be an interesting one. It is going to be a very, very interesting one, to say the least. It can be chaos. So, your sort of lap, it pretty much begins coming out of this corner. Because obviously this corner leads onto the main straight. Obviously you have the fast chicane, but this is pretty much where your lap starts in terms of the pace. Ben actually opting to stay in none on the main straight here, so he's not going as quick as possible. He turns it up to medium to begin his time, and he is off and away. He now goes into overtake mode at the very end, and he starts his time into turn 1. It's a good apex, and the exit is brilliant. Slightly wide, but going wide there can gain you a lot of time. Turn 2 looked decent as well. So down into turn 3 here. Obviously the opening 4 corners are all just 90. Oh, he's in the wall. He has hit the wall, and that is going to hurt his time. He might have lost a 10th there. He scrapes the wall at turn 4, but into the chicane now. Obviously, he is purple, as he is the first to set a time. and he goes down into the right-hander here, which is a very difficult corner. You'd not expect it to be, but it is. And then into the infamous Castle. Oh, that's not good for Ben. Ben is in the wall, and Rayski is coming. Rayski is coming right behind him, and he's actually... I think he might have got through quite nicely there. So Rayski is... we're going to go board Rayski now, I guess. Who was following Ben Brash. I'm not sure if he picked up Ato. Are you here? What are you laughing about? How long have you been here?
Ben, you can't park there, mate.
How long have you been here? For?
I joined a while ago, but I was just sorting something out.
Oh, okay.
I've come back and I've seen Ben.
Big Meeks. Big Meeks.
I was about to start calling him Big Meeks too, but he's just done that again. He's changed his name, I see. So, yeah, Ben, you can't park there, mate.
But what can Reevesky do? I'm sure Reevesky might have been put off, so this is not a representative time at 1:39.522. Next up is going to be the white car. Is it Pigeon or is it Stevie? It's going to be Pigeon. Away is Pigeon on the leaderboard. I'm going to lose him, to be honest. I don't know where he is, mate. Oh, there he is. He's gone fastest. Behind him is the grey car, Bergen. Behind him is the Racing Knight of Matt F1 UK, who goes P2. Then it's the Racing Knights of Plavonch. Plavonch, where can he go? He is going to go P3, so it's a 2 and 3 for now for Racing Knights. Next up is Famous Wayne. What can Wayne do here? He goes P2 ahead of Matt F1 UK. Then it's going to be Rumsky to the line. Rumsky sets a 1:39.3 ahead of his teammate, followed by DSL Brad going to P2. Next up is BWT Pink Panther of Diablo going P4, with Egolf Hazard starting a time. Then it will be, there's cars flying in, next will be Scott actually. So the guy on board Scott, he goes P4. Scott was actually struggling quite a lot in time trial, as I know. Next up is actually Haytham, Lee Webb, who goes P8 ahead of the two GP20s. And then Craig puts the time of P13 in the Batmobile. Haytham starts his time with Prey up next. What can Prey do? To the line. He sets a 1:44.52. So that was the first run for most people. Obviously, we've got a few times still on the board to come. But yeah, how are you doing?
I'm all good. I see Basson has a question for me or you, so hit me, Basson.
Oh yeah, I did actually see Basson has a question. Hello, Basson. What is your question, mate? Is it inappropriate or is it appropriate? Oh, Tuck has gone sideways. Tuck has gone sideways and it tucks off. You can't park there, sir. You can't park there. He's reversing. He's done it safely, unlike Jay, who actually done a terrible re-entry to Basson a couple of seasons ago on F1 23. So next up will be Egolf Hazard to set a time. What can Egolf do? Egolf, he's a master at Baku, I think. Do you think that? Yes, I agree. Yeah. Egolf is definitely. Yep, he goes into P11, and then Haytham will be next. Who won the League Cup last weekend? Oh, I'm not sure. Who did, Basson? Who won the League Cup? As Haytham is going to cross the line. Where's he going to go? As Haytham goes into P17, just behind Stevie. Tuck obviously comes into pits, and Ben Brash starts a new time. So we'll go on board with Ben Brash. Certainly wasn't Liverpool. It certainly wasn't. It wasn't. Can you just remind me of what the score was and who scored, please, Basson? As I'm not too sure what the events were on that specific game. As we're well board with Ben Brash's second lap. As he looks to get his first time on the board. He did look punchy in his first lap, so what can he do here? We're actually approaching where we saw him bin it into the wall earlier. As Stevie has retired Oh, he's Bindian Castle. He's Bindian Castle where Ben Brash is approaching. Ben Brash, oh, he's right there. Stevie. And then Ben Brash would definitely have been put off. A similar situation to Reesky. And what can Ben do here? Ben actually not using any of his hot lap mode. I'm guessing he wants to just save it here as he has a big moment on the exit of that corner of turn 18, I believe that is. And then down into the final two corners here. The fast chicane. Ben Brash, he's opted to use his ERs very late. And now he turns on where he's got 65% just to use an overtake mode alone. So he's going to be flying to the line. And what is his time going to be? Ben Brash is going to set A. Oh, he goes fastest! What a lap from Ben! That was crazy.
He's been very good recently.
He's been flying in qualifying. He goes ahead of Little Pigeon by 300ths of a second. As who will be next on the time?
Hayton?
I think it's Wayne. Do you want to take Wayne's lap?
I think it's Hayton.
No, I think he's done his time, so he's going to come in potentially. Is he? He's got a hot lap on.
He's charging up though. His ERS is going up.
But he still is in the hot lap, to be fair.
I'm not sure. No, he's up on this time. No, he's 7 tenths quicker.
Alright, I'll let you take a use of him then.
7 tenths quicker with a bit of traffic in front.
A lot of traffic.
Being his teammate. Oh, as he tags the wall. Is that a wing on? No, it's not. It's not a bad station either. Through Castle, keeps nice and clean.
Oh.
Doesn't take too much curb. Hand says it's not looking good.
It's not looking good, bro. I was going to say, what are your expectations for this race?
We'd be lucky if we get 5 laps of racing.
Oh, that would be a privilege. It would be a brilliant privilege.
No, do you know, there will only be one safety car and a VSC today.
One safety car?
Just one.
You're a very, very positive man for the first time. Yeah, very unlike you, to be fair, to be positive.
Well, Hayton coming down the line now. I'm positive about his time because his lap was almost a second quicker. And where's it going to go with this?
That was well done.
P18, 140.14, 140.2, P14.
That is a great lap from Haytham to find himself into the top 14. So I think next one will be Famous Wayne, who's invalidated. So with Brad is flying in Sector 2. He's got purple in Sector 2. And he's got loads of ERS in the final sector here. He has somehow charged this beautifully, despite going quickest in Sector 2. He's still got hot lap mode on. Is he going to use any overtake mode? He doesn't have much deployment left for the lap. So is it going to be used at the very, very end? It is going to be used at the very, very end. To the line, he goes fastest. He goes fastest by quite a bit, to be fair. That is 3 tenths between him and Pigeon. Next up is the black car of Craig starting a time. Behind Craig, we have Scotty MT. What can Scotty MT do? To the line, he goes P4 ahead of his good mate Famous Wayne. Behind him is Matifon UK, goes P6. And then it will be Egolf Hazard starting a time. Then it will be Plavonch. What can Plavonch do? His teammate has just gone into an impressive P6.
Matt? You're at Matt?
Oh, no.
Yeah, reverse it, mate. Oh. There we go.
How has he done that?
I don't know. Did he spin out the pit lane?
No, he just set his time. As Plavonch goes P5, that's a good time on the board. Next up is one of your drivers. It is, no, it's reskin our lap. Rumsky invalidated. So next up is Pigeon. Pigeon who he just has qualifying lockdown right now.
There comes another 2 attempts.
Yep. To the line. He is not going to go purple. He actually lost a bit of time in the final sector. It puts him P2 with a 1:38.431. Sounds like FIFA formation 431. As Haytham is going to come into the pit. So next up is going to be it's going to be Pray for Yay setting a time here. Pray for Yay is going to start a time because he's got loads of ERS. Next up is going to be Brad coming into the pits, Scott coming into the pits. It's Famous Wayne. It's going to be Egolf Hazard. Do you want to do Egolf?
Where is Eggo? Where's the egg? Eggy man in P13. Used a lot of his deployment, but has a lot of VRS left over. He's going to save the rest of it for the straight, I imagine. Gets a little bit out of shape, but then catches it on the curb, which carries his car along down the straight nicely. Now you got to keep it close to the curbs around there because you don't want to undo all your hard work and end up getting too close to the wall and having to let off, or worse, smashing into it. Like Steve B did just now, I believe. But he's coming down the line now, and he's burnt all his ZRS deployment, but he's used most of it down the straight. It should be a decent time. Should be top 10. Is it going to be an improvement? It is.
Oh, it's a good lap. It's a good lap.
That's waiting.
So next up is Craig, who has invalidated. So we're going to go on board with Diablo, who's got to start time here. Can you tell I'm really ill?
You sound ill.
I am so ill. But we're powering through comms. Right. Diablo is going to fly on this time. What?
You didn't tell me you was ill.
No, to be fair, I did sort of keep it to myself. But now realising that I'm on comms, I am severely fucked right now. It's not going well. So Diablo into turn 3 here. It's a good apex and it's a good exit speed. As Steve Rex says, let's go Eggo. We got an Eggo fan in here. That's what we love to see.
You're telling me Steve Rex isn't a Steve B fan?
What if they're like interrelated? Steve B and Steve Rex. That would be a cold team, to be fair. That would be a very, very cold team. But it's a pleasure to see you, Steve Rex. I hope you're doing well, my friend. And it's good to see support for Eggo fans. And as Diablo has a big rear slide there, which is yeah. What do you make of Diablo season so far?
Comsy Comsar. No, it's not even been Comsy Comsar. It's been underwhelming from his behalf. Like, he
has just got purple too.
Oh, Eggle's crashed the pit lane!
Oh God! We might have just. I don't know what to make of that. Eggle has been in the. No, I was on board with Diablo. What did he do?
He went too fast into the corner, and when you got a break, and just smacked the wall before he got to turn, and just took his tire.
Diablo comes into the pits. Diablo went purple set to 2 and came into the pits.
Well, I think Eggle went purple in the pit lane.
So the final run's here. Pray for Yaves next, who's going to set his final run. He's not actually going to be the first one to set his final run. That will be Haven. So can you take Haven, please?
That was good timing from Steve Rex, wasn't it?
Yeah, that is horrible timing. Oh, I'm sorry you had to witness that, Steve Rex. I'm very, very sorry.
Hatem now, back again with his lap. Is he the first one you say, yeah? He's going to set a time.
Yes,
he's
his final run.
Hatem, Motor Ego, his teammate up in P3. Can he gain the position to be near him in the race? We will see.
It's good to see Ben flying again.
Yeah, as long as it's not in a wall. Hatem now starts his lap straight in castle wall. Hatem now takes the curve to get better rotation into turn 1. Doesn't take too much curve there where it throws him off into the wall and he has to catch it. He does it nicely. He's got a car in front. He's going to get a nice toe off of that driver in front. It is a black car. I believe it's Milan Spec. Oh, gets a little bit wide, but he's all right. Got a DRS. Uses a little bit of overtake just to get closer to that car in front to get a bit more slipstream. But this car in front is going to have to move out of his way soon because into the braking, Hatem's going to be carrying a lot more speed. He's got to keep it nice and close to the wall. He doesn't tap it, doesn't lose the rear. Locks up a little bit there, a little bit of smoke. Car out of his way, nicely done, whoever that is. Hatem now comes probably through the most difficult bit of this track. Easy to lose the car's rear here, but he keeps it nice and together. Doesn't hit the wall. Now through Castle, we've seen a lot of people hit the wall already through here. Hopefully it's not the same story for the race. He doesn't want to carry too much speed in there where he has to catch a car. What's Hatem doing? Takes it nicely. Now don't want to lose the rear out of this corner because it's very easy to do. You have to let the car sort of roll before getting back on throttle. You don't want to go over that line because you will invalidate. Hatem keeps it together and he's got a lot of ERS to spend when he gets down to the straight. But you've got to get your braking zone right here because it's easy to miss your brake and then hit the wall. Everyone does it. Is Hatem going to do it? No, he's not. He's got it dialed in perfectly. Now you want to carry this curb to get better rotation around this corner. Brakes now. Does he take the outside curb to get the rotation? No, he actually misses it. Grazes across it just a little. And now the very fast chicane, I guess this is, carrying as much speed as possible. Don't really want to let off here. Gets very close to the wall. And now here comes the burn of the overtake.
Did you say damn burn?
Line. Well, player. And now Hatem to the line is going to bang this perfectly here. Gains half a second, but stays P14.
And Pray for does not improve on his final run. Meanwhile, Pigeon starts his final lap. Behind him is that DSL Brad. That is the fastest man on track, and he's improving. DSL Brad is improving. DRS activated. Is this going to be pole for the Renault Invincible? To the line. He goes faster. He breaks the 137 barrier. An unbelievable time from DSL Brad. Next up behind him is Craig, who has invalidated. So Craig's quality session is done. Scott EMT needs to find 7 tenths on Brad. He's only found 2 in this time so far. And on the main straight, he's got hot lap activated. DRS on. What can Scott EMT do here? He's used all his deploy, so he's going to lose a bit of battery. But he goes P2 or 138.3. Behind him is Plavonch. No, not Plavonch, Matt.
Pigeon's going slower.
Okay, you said I am Pigeon. Rumsky. Rumsky goes P11. Reesky goes P7 with that toe.
Brash 2 temps up. Where's Brash going to go? Is he going to take P3 off Pigeon? He doesn't take P4.
Oh, he loses it in the straight.
Is not gaining.
Wayne goes P3. That's a brilliant time from Wayne. And Pigeon is not gaining. Next up is Bergen's teammate of Tuck. He goes P9.
Will this be the first quali without Pigeon on pole?
Potentially. I'm not sure. But this is a mental qualifying session.
Never mind, he's half a second up through sector 2. He's gone purple.
Oh my god, what is Ballon d'Or winner Milan going to do? He's currently P14. He needs to find himself in the top 5 to keep the pressure alive. To the line. He is going to go. P6, that's a great time.
And Little Pigeon, get on board with him, Armin, because here he comes now. He gained half a second through sector 2. Is it going to be enough for pole? Crosses the line. Pigeon goes P1.
Oh, he's done it again. Oh my days.
That was a close call for Pigeon, but he made it work at the end there.
Holy moly. Little Pigeon once again is on pole. He beats Brad by 2 hundredths of a second. 2 hundredths of a second. Little Pigeon is our pole sitter. What a time from the man.
Very close though. Very close. Brad and Pigeon's quality laps very quick compared to the rest of the grid. They got that dialed in. I'm just not going to get a pole this season, Brad says.
Yeah,
I'll tell you what, Brad.
These two have been
get one,
phenomenal qualifying.
That's as close as it gets, mate. It's going to look like a close race between you two at the front if it's anything to look at from quali. Because those 2 laps.
Scott EMT has outqualified Famous Wayne by 100th.
Well, he's very close at the front.
This is going to be a very, very interesting race. So it's Pigeon on pole ahead of DSL Brad, 200ths in it. Scott EMT and Famous Wayne make up the second row. And the third row is Ben Brash and Milan, 2 of DTS's OGs. Plavonch, Reesky, Matt, and Tuck make up the top 10, with Egolf outside the top 10, Diablo as well, Rumsky, Lee Webb, Haytham, Prefier, Bergen, Craig, and Stevie make up the final row of the grid. What is you know what?
God.
I'm gonna say Pigeon will get the 4-peat today.
God.
What happened?
My driver's getting the race ban.
Oh God. Wait. No, you know I cannot disclose, but I already know who it is.
Yeah, you do already know who it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it can only be one man. It's really funny, so you can brighten up your mood, I guess. I don't know.
Nothing to smile about here, mate.
It could be worse. You could be having 2 drivers tonight.
Right. Okay. You know what? I'll forget about that. Worry about it when the time comes. Hey, maybe you won't get a pen for that. Maybe.
Wait, what?
Anyway, moving on.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
You see that?
No. So I messaged earlier for a reserve, yeah. That reserve just replied to me now, so yes, mate, I can race.
Who was that?
I cannot tell you.
Is it someone like Jazzbod?
No. It's actually someone who's very familiar with the times. But yeah, strategy. What is the strategy?
I don't think strategy matters around here. If there's as many safety cars as we're expecting, I would expect most people start on the mediums. I'd probably say.
And that's exactly what they've done with Haytham going on hards. So please give us an introduction of all 19 drivers racing tonight.
Yeah. So I'm not going to really bother about the tyres until we get to the one hard runner because they're all mediums.
I think we should give like a cool description of each one.
How have you disqualified yourself already, Diablo?
For what?
How's Diablo done that then?
All right, go start off with Pigeon. Give him something.
Okay.
A cool fact.
Little Pigeon, soaring and flying. Like Ruski said, the only bird in this race because the eagle chickened out. It's the Pigeon in P1 on the mean tyres. Just behind that, very close on quality. Be looking to be close in the race, I believe, as well. It's DSL Brad to Renault Invincibles. Thought he was about to overtake him there. Next up, third place, Scott MT. Had a little bit of bad luck recently, but he's looking to bounce back around his favourite track, Baku. Fourth place, just behind that, sideways, famous slide, famous Wayne, nearly binned it in the formation lap. Luckily, there's no, you can't do that, and he's done P4. Next up, P5, did bin it round Castle and quali when I joined that. Ben Brash, Big Meeks, he's changed his name, love to see it, P5. Milan, who said he was impeded in quali, starts P6 with Plavanche in P7. Reevsky, the higher of the GP20 drivers today, in P8, and Matt, the ex-driver for GP20, just behind P9. Tuck, back from where I thought he wasn't driving anymore in P10 and Egolf in P11 after bidding it in the pit lane. Don't do that in the race. Diablo, we can't see him, but he somehow invalidated or disqualified himself before we even got going on the formation lap. P13, Rumsky with P14, Lee Webb, the other Renault Invincible driver. Haytham, the only driver on the hard tyres, starts P15 for Motor Ego and looks to go long with the safety cars expected. P16 is Profier. He lost out earlier on in one of the races at Vegas, so if you're looking to go long this time, although this track is very tough for it. P17 now, Bergen on the mediums with Craig, P18, and Stevie in P19.
That was brilliantly timed, actually, because Pigeon, Stevie's teammate, has lined up on the front row of the grid. DSL Brad will start alongside him. He does have the inside line, so could he send one in lap 1? We will find out. There's a German flag in the background. Is that symbolising a possible Diablo win? We will find out. 26 laps of Azerbaijan, 10 rounds in DTS. What does this have in store for us? It's 5 red lights and it's go, 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 go. Brad gets a great start and he's going to be alongside Pigeon into the first corner and he has to back out, and that's good driving from both of them. Brash and Wayne are going side by side. With Wayne going down the inside of Brash, they have to get turned in here. And on the exit, it looks like Famous Wayne gets the position on Ben Brash. They go side by side still with Ben Brash using his battery. And he gets ahead of Famous Wayne. That's Ben Brash in P4. Just in behind is the contact. Matt he's pushing his teammate into the wall. Matt just pushed his teammate into the wall. That's Plavanche down into P13, Matt down to P9.
Oh, Reevsky's been spun! Reevsky's been spun by Rumsky!
Oh, this teammate controversy! Oh, Prodigy GP20 and Racing Knights having a nightmare here. Both teammates collide with each other, and now they're down 9, 10, 11, and 12. And behind Haytham has a big lock-up, and Tuck, just behind him, almost hits the back of him. I
think Matt doing what he did there caused Rumsky to miss his break in it. Reevsky is the two GP20 drivers and an ex-GP20 driver getting mixed up.
Wayne went into the wall there. Milan went down the inside of Wayne and he survives. Say again?
Milan does have his wing. I'll tell you what, albeit there was a couple bits, that wasn't actually that bad of a start in terms of cleanliness. I actually do think we're only seeing one safety car this race. Say it now, because I saw someone else.
I doubt it. I see that Castle getting smacked about tonight. I think the Azerbaijan government are going to have to put a lot of investment in preservation of that poor castle, because it is going to get slapped.
Is Brad going to look for... no, he's not. He's just going to recharge and sit behind Pigeon. There's Pigeon's fast lap, obviously. First one to do it.
As Lee Webb gets Tuck. That's Renault Invincible moving into P14. Head of the breakfast splits. Who comes to the pits?
Tuck's in the pits. Very easy in.
I'm guessing that's for damage. For when he went into the back of Haytham, potentially.
I will let you know. Tuck is changing his wing.
And Diablo gets ahead of Egolf Hazard.
Sorry, did Diablo start P12? He did, didn't he?
Yeah, he's
Oh, he also
flying
hits
into
the
the
wall.
P7. He did get a bit of help from Matt F1 UK and Rumsky, both eliminating their teammates. So, yeah, Diablo finds himself in P7 now, but a 1.9 second gap to the lead train. Talking about the lead train, DSL Brad is pretty much pushing Pigeon, and Scotty MT is struggling to keep up as well.
Yeah, Brad has got some good pace around there. He does like Baku. Well, at least he's got the pace for it. Not like the track, but he's got the pace around there.
Yeah.
If he's not getting taken out by a stage in any of the races. But yeah, he's looking close.
Right. Down the main straight, I think we're going to see a move for the lead. Not in terms of trying to win the race, just because he will have the DRS advantage. So as we go down the main straight here, DRS is on, right?
Yes, it is on. I'll tell you what, Diablo's got pace round. He's just gone purple.
Oh, Brad is using overtake mode, but Pigeon stays in hot lap mode. I've noticed this about Pigeon. He likes to keep P1. He wants to stay in P1 the whole time, and it does work for him. So fair play. So he actually does preserve P1 this lap as Egolf Hazard gets Diablo once again. These two have to work together in order to get back to the lead train. As Milan and Ben Brash have maybe dropped out the lead train as well. Ben Brash does not have DRS and he's lost out, but he's using all his battery to stay in. That is going to hurt him for the rest of the lap, to be honest.
Noodles looking insanely fast on Schumacher, 2-3-4 seconds ahead already. It's looking good for BWT Pink Panthers. They're looking for that bounce back to get back in that top 5 and reclaim their Super Bowl potentially if they can get into it, because at the moment their drivers are in 8 and 16, 17 now because Prey's in the scrap with Craig, and Prey does get ahead or stays ahead of Craig for another lap. Brad is right on the back and Scotty's right on the back of Brad. These three seem like the fastest three here, as Castle very, very close to the wall from all of them there. Brash is still there though, just about in DRS, hanging on. He might have dropped out.
I hate myself. How long have I been waffling to myself?
Only about 15 seconds.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, Scotty's got some pace. He's got some pace. And Ben Brash is vulnerable here. He's got little ERS, and Milan is going to have DRS on him. Or is he? I don't think Milan's going to get it.
I don't think Ben's got it, has he?
All right. Should we go to the lead drivers here? Because I think Mr. Brad is going to take the lead here for Renault Invincible. Lap 3, moving on to lap 4. Overtake mode activated. DRS on, and he's actually going to stay behind again.
Pigeon's running some insane straight line speed, isn't he?
No, I just think hot lap mode is really powerful. As Milan does get Ben Brash into turn 1, but the gap is 1.8 seconds to the lead train. Behind that, Diablo did not get Egolf Hazard back, so that's P7 for Egolf. But looking in behind, trying to see if there's any moves into turn 1. Pray for Yay
DNF
trying to chase down Bergen.
Early safety car and Schumacher. Man, it's a 6 to 7 gap, pretty huge here. No DRS means you drop like a rock. Yes, I am very aware of that.
Diablo gets Egolf Hazard.
F2 turns out I was good around the corners, but Danny had other things to say. That's how I found that out.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, he had a really fun time on that straight.
He had a rocket ship down that straight.
Yeah, and Rumsky. Oh, big contact. That's a wing. That is a wing from somebody. Is that the Racing Knights? Oh, it's
Rumsky's wing. Was he putting the wall there?
Oh, Matt Plavonch even.
Is Matt is getting very punchy.
And these are former teammates. And they survived. But whose wing was it? Was it actually Rumsky?
It was Rumsky. Yeah, Rumsky's lost his left wing.
That's really going to hurt him. So that means he's vulnerable to Matt's teammate. This is a very, very important fight for the constructors. The GP20s versus the Racing Knights.
Do you know who else I think is a bit vulnerable? I think it's going to be Little Pigeon. 35% ERS to 68 for Brad. Brad's using a little bit. Brad's burning. Here, Brad stops again. He gets a little bit close. He's going to have DRS though. Is he going to wait or is he going to go for it? Is he close enough to just get him done anyway? He's recharging. This is going to be another lap where he sits behind.
Yeah, I think hot lap mode is very powerful. As Ben Brash. Oh, Plavonch. Plavonch gets Rumsky. Who's moving down the order? It's Matt. Matt loses a position to Reesky. So now it's Racing Knights, Project GP20, another Project GP20, and then Racing Knights again. But Rumsky with that broken wing is going to struggle.
as Brash gets past Milan with the DRS down that straight, and Milan vulnerable there to Famous Wayne nearly, but Wayne is stuck in behind and hit the wall in the process, but doesn't lose his wing. Grazed it just a little bit. Oh, snap from Milan as well.
Ben Brash went very wide there. Ben Brash went very wide, and he always hit the wall around the outside from Milan.
Ooh,
that is a brave
one.
place, and that is a great move. That is a great move from Milan. It
Ben
was very
does have
risky.
No wing. Ben has
true.
lost his left wing also, yeah. But that was a good move from Milan. That was risky,
that was a punchy move. But all this fighting, 3.4. Oh! Big slide in the castle section, but he keeps it
Wayne's
alive.
pushed Ben! Wayne just pushed Ben's rear and then he put him round there.
I think he didn't expect Milan to be so slow with that massive slide.
Yeah, he just didn't expect that.
And all of this fighting, I think Egolf has it, and Diablo will start chasing them now.
Wayne
is down the inside of what is the main penultimate corner, because this chicane is pretty much flat out.
Side by side through here,
and
it's actually quite difficult to do.
Well. It's not going to end well.
Oh,
it does end
that was
well.
close.
That was unbelievable racing, and Famous Wayne gets the move done.
He's going to get another move done there potentially as well, because he's going to go for a Milan hit, but Wayne has underfueled. Wayne has underfueled. That was close. The way that corner closes up there. I guess
the
he's
lead
waiting for a
train
safety
just
car, maybe.
staying where they are.
There, front three running away with this right now. Everyone fighting behind. Haytham gets back up to P14 past Bergen.
I have a feeling that both Brad and Pigeon are rapid on the straight, and Scotty's quick in the corners.
Yeah.
Because he does struggle to keep up with him in the first sector. Yellows.
That's Craig. Craig's round. Craig's actually hit Tuck. No. Craig's hit DB. Is what's happened there. Well, I assume they have. They're both in the wall at the same time. One's lost a wing. Was that a potential bit of contact between Top Gun and Ironworks? If it was, then Ironworks, it's not working. Scotty is losing time.
I don't actually know.
Are they
one of the higher teams?
I want to say P7.
Okay.
Let me check. Oh wait, are they in the top 5? I'm not sure. Let me check. Maybe they are on top. No, they're not in top 5.
Who's that other driver on the other side?
Lynx.
Oh yeah.
Ironworks are just beneath Race and Knights.
Oh, okay, so they're doing well. One person who is doing somewhat well is Famous Wayne. He's on the back of Milan, but he's not going to move here because he's just in DRS, but it's not going to be enough to. Oh, has he actually got it? He has got it. But at the front, once again, this Brad remains behind Lil Pigeon. He knows, Brad. This ain't about racing now. It's about racing on lap 26. Lap 26 is the lap which wins you the race. So he's just going to do it on that lap as it stands.
Was it Pigeon that did? No, it was Arkid that done this a few seasons back. They're going side by side, Craig and Steve B.
Oh.
And Craig gets a DRS, and he's going to get past him down the straight now. Picks up the position for the Ironworks driver. Is Stevie going to think about pitting? He is indeed.
I was just watching Haytham versus Bergen. Haytham defending into turn 1, but he has a slide, and Bergen is on the attack here. Overtake mode activated. Haytham doesn't have the battery, and that's a move for the Bradford Splits to move into P14. Good stuff from Bergen.
And I'm not sure how happy Rumsky and Reevesy are going to be with this driver behind, named Matt. It's caused a bit of a massive gap now between the cars in front. Like Manic Sig drop out of DRS, it's sort of a long day. They'll be looking for a safety car, especially Rumsky, to fix his wing.
Yeah, I think... I'm not sure, to be honest, with... I think Matt will get penalised for turn 1. Not turn 1, lap 1. Although as his teammate, I believe other drivers were affected. So, yes, it's not been a great race for both Project GP20 and Racing Knights. Both who need some key points tonight, with obviously United having 2 drivers out. This is a big chance for them. But in terms of the front, they are going to stay as they are. Yep, they are going to stay as they are. But Famous Wayne, is he going to go for Milan? He is gaining on Milan. He is not going to use. He is going to use overtake mode very late, and down the inside in the braking zone, the Vamos Motorsport moves ahead of the Ironworks. Can you quickly come up with me? I'm going to quickly go get water.
Yep, okie dokie. You're making me cough as well, just sitting there. I've got a bit of a cough now. Scotty side by side. Wait, who was that? No, sorry, that's Milan side by side with Wayne now, and Milan moves up into P4, or gets back into P4 very slightly. Though these tyres may be starting to die off. Are they already beginning to fall off a cliff? But the front three have got a nice little gap, but they don't need to push these tyres too much. They can just use DRS on each other down the straight. To be fair, it's been fairly clean so far, bar the odd thingy. But we haven't seen a safety car yet, so that's a plus. I told you, we're only seeing one. Pigeon now with a 9/10 gap. Brad's had a moment, and Brad's only dropped out of DRS of Pigeon. He doesn't want that because he'll be a sitting duck to Scotty and co behind. 8/10, 9/10. Pigeon's picked up the pace. Pigeon's doing what he does best, and he's flying now. To get it because he's a bird. But Brad's back in 8/10. He will have DRS if he stays in this range and be able to close that gap back up and have a little bit of time to breathe again. Although Scotty might be looking at a potential move in them because he's got that ERS on Brad, who's had to burn to stay in Pigeon's range. Milan is potentially vulnerable to Wayne. Brash drops a little bit back, but that is obviously the wing damage that's hurting him, and Egolf might look for a position on him, as will Diablo. Let's go on board to the front now. We've got
Brad is pitting.
Yeah, Brad has also just dropped out of DRS yet because he's in the pits. His tyres fell off a cliff. Scotty MT stays up for another lap, but Scotty is now out of DRS of Pigeon. Pigeon's got that gap that he needs.
And Egolf gets Ben Brash.
And Milan gets Wayne.
Yes. So what does Brad goes on the hard tyres? It'll be typical now if a safety car came out.
I said we're not seeing any. We're only seeing one. And
it's been a very clean race and surprisingly good. I mean, if you look back at Australia, you'd not expect us to come to Baku and it'd be this good.
Yeah. Right, so he changes his wing now on the hard tyres. He's going to lose position from that. But
Australia
obviously he needs that wing.
Day.
It was.
Oh, big slide for Famous Wayne. Oh, a lot of curb for him, but he stays out of the wall. Not stays out, keeps out of the wall. So
Pigeon now with a lovely gap.
Yeah, I think Pigeon will come in this lap just to avoid.
You are right, by the way. Scotty's closing up in those corners. It's that straight line speed Pigeon's got on Scotty.
Yes. I think Brad and Pigeon are running similar setups with Scotty more higher downforce.
Oh, big slide from Pigeon. Scotty's the wall. Scott's got wing damage. Scott's got damage.
That's massive for the race. And Scott now has wing damage. He was pushing too hard.
He has to pit now. He's got to pit now. Do you know what it was?
Really changed his wing.
Pigeon had a moment, and I think Scott followed him.
Yeah, I think Pigeon took too much curb, and Scott tried to take avoid the curb, and he went wide instead. Pigeon comes in.
Scotty's got to come in to change that wing.
Scott's staying out.
Be a safety car now.
Oh, he's staying out. Scott actually
snappy in the pit lane as well.
He had a bit of hesitation.
He thought about it, but maybe it was too late. Too little, too late. He did have the DRS there, so he did a little bit of time.
Oh my god, he spin into that pit lane. That was rapid.
Side by side with Diablo into turn one. Pushed out wide is Diablo, but they keep it side by side. Brilliant racing from the two drivers. They keep it together. Who's going to be ahead? Plavance has to back out and sit behind Diablo up into P3 as it currently stands, but obviously has not pit yet as Reese gets past Matt up into P5 currently. What man do? Speed it.
Yeah, he went really quick in the pit lane. I'll be right back. Someone's at my door.
Okay. That's not creepy at all. Lee Webb, obviously pitting now, tucks up into P15 now after pitting earlier, but his tyres are 8 laps older than everyone else who's just pit. Milan up into P10, gets past Bergen, nice and easy, gets a car between himself and Famous Wayne. That is what he wants, and he wants to be able to bridge this gap now and close up to the car in front to make sure he gets DRS off of him, so Wayne can't come back at him. Brad has been caught in traffic, but he is right behind Pigeon. Brad also has no wing. Did he get caught up in his outlap, or did he lose it somewhere else we didn't see? Oh no, he does. What the hell? He does have a wing. Maybe because it was black I didn't see it. Pause. Don't take that out of context. Yeah, it looks like he's not a wing, but it's just no. He does have a wing. As Haytham has a massive snap, and that's going to invite Milan right behind him now. He's going to get DRS off of him. Milan doesn't want to get held up, however. Is Scotty going to pit 7 seconds now? I think he's got to. And I think he's got to change his wing in the process as well. He might still come out in a good position, but he's got to come in now. No DRS. He's just going to be a sitting duck when the cars close up. What's he got? He does come to the pit. Don't want to hit the wall, though. Does send it in, but he sends it in nicely. Egolf in front. is going to pit. Diablo is going to pit, and Plavonch last minute swerves across to dodge Diablo, who comes to the pits. Plavonch also has no wing.
Yeah, as Pigeon did retain the lead. I don't know if you mentioned it. And Brad is going down inside of Reevski, who has yet to pit.
Scotty just behind him now. Scotty just behind Reevski, the car in between. But he didn't change his wing. Scotty did not change his wing. He's opted to keep it and maybe wait for a safety car. Too much time lost by changing it, so he decides to stick with it. Reevski now being a menace to Scott in the top three here. Obviously the car in the way. He needs to get past him quick. As Egolf and Wayne very close to each other as well. Milan gets past Haytham. This has caused a brilliant gap for Milan between himself and Wayne. Very nicely done as Craig puts the hard tyres on.
Yeah, and Vamos Wayne and Egolf for Vamos are very close together, but they're in a lot of traffic. They have Haytham just in front, and then Milan. Egolf?
What's Egolf done?
He was either warming up his tyres or he was just saying hello to Wayne. But he was doing it at a very extreme rate.
Oh, very close to the wall. Diablo, people are getting very close to the wall. Diablo also got no wing. A lot of drivers not opting to change their wing.
Scotty's struggling here to get past Reevski.
He's gonna probably get him down the straight. Reevski's probably gonna pit this lap, I imagine, anyway. On those mediums, he's not on the alternate strategy. He can't go as long as he normally does with the hard tyres. He's going to be pitting soon, I think, but Scotty is carrying so much speed, but look at the time it's lost him to Brad and
I think just having that car in between them, it created so much of a gap.
It depends how close he can get up to them with the DRS here. However,
Pigeon is rapid. He looks unstoppable tonight. He wants that 4 in a row as Scotty MT moves into P4.
Could be looking at it.
Which will become P3 when Plavonch pits. Plavonch hasn't pit yet, so could that be another car in the way?
I don't think so. Oh, Scotty gets very close to the wall. Scotty now, though, has lost that DRS, and it could be a long, lonely race for Scotty now.
And Egolf and Wayne have both caught up to Haytham. Egolf now using overtake mode, and he has DRS activated to go down the inside of Haytham. Obviously, Haytham yet to pit. Oh!
Haytham didn't want to give that one up, did he?
No, he didn't. He tried to go side by side with him, and now two former teammates who collided around this track.
Wayne's just tagged the back of Haytham a little bit there, but doesn't lose his wing, so he's all good for another lap.
When Wayne was a driver for Racing Nights, these two collided. They were both Racing Nights. Yeah, in this race. So no love lost between these two, and Haytham is really slowing Wayne down, and he's losing time to his teammate. You know what? I've got a question about this. Oh, Haytham sideways. So Vamos Motorsport, I would say, are the most competitive team in terms of teammates. Who do you think's won the duel?
Out
of winning the duel?
These two?
Yeah.
I think at the moment I'd have to say Egolf Hazard.
I think Egolf Hazard, but I think in the most recent races, Wayne has been phenomenal.
Wayne has maybe, yeah. I think overall it's probably been Egolf for now, though. However, yeah, recent last 2-3 races, I'd say Wayne's been better. As Plavonch pits.
Yeah, we got some gaps forming now, so we could talk about whatever. As Ben Brash
is going to get 2 seconds clear of Brad.
Yeah. Overtake mode activated for Ben Brash, for motor again, and he moves up into P11. Ben Brash changed his wing, yeah?
Did Ben change his wing? I don't know if he did.
Well, I think he had to, because he wouldn't be this far down.
He has changed his wing. Well, the only drivers to do it.
Yeah, I think Rumsky might have as well.
Yeah, Rumsky did, and so has Plavonch now.
Yeah. Plavonch actually comes out just behind his teammate of Matt F1 UK on the fresher tyres. They are right behind Bergen, who's yet to pit.
He's got to make a decision soon because he's got to make a decision soon because he can't go much longer on these tyres. He'll lose too much time. It's not worth staying out too long for that safety car. However, it would be typical if one comes out as soon as he pits. Yeah,
looking at this strategy, I think Racy likes to go for a strategy that's out there, yeah, but I don't think any of them are working.
Never really works. No. He's a sitting duck to Milan now.
Yeah, and he's just losing so much time to the guys he was racing. The likes of Matt, Plavonch, and Rumsky, and Milan's got him. I'm not sure staying out this late. Like, I understand the safety car thing, but even then, I'm not sure.
Steve Rex has shown his support to Egolf in the chat.
Yes, Egolf is flying in P6, which actually becomes a P5, so another strong result for both Vamos
Do you know
cars.
what, though? Wayne's actually closed back up to that DRS range. He got past Haytham and closed back up to Egolf very quickly. Wayne looking for the swap here. Wayne's showing great pace.
He is. Obviously, Wayne was in that lead train and he just dropped out in the pit window phase. But DRS is going to be on. Are they going to race?
Depends. What has the team principal got to say about his drivers? As Haytham and Brashton down next to each other as well.
Boo, team orders.
Pigeon with a 2.5 second gap now. If nothing changes in this race,
it's a double move for Racing Knights. But I want to talk about Racing's strategy.
Oh my god! Plavonch literally pushed Matt nearly into the wall there.
Oh, I was right behind there. It didn't look like much. I was going to say Bergen, he's yet to pit as well, and he's down in the P13.
As Plavonch does swap positions with Matt, doesn't bother fighting him, lets him pass there. Good teamwork.
Yeah, a lot of strange strategy choices tonight. Well, not a lot, just two. Yeah,
I think Reese's got a pit soon.
I think he had to come in like when everyone else came in, because he's on the same strategy, like same tyre strategy.
He's waiting for a safety car.
He is.
But the thing is, if he doesn't come in, he's going to be the one that causes a safety car because those tyres are going to be sliding all over the show.
And what I will say is, even with the safety car, I think he's still at a net loss.
Anyway. Yeah. Yeah, Reeves at the moment looking to potentially come out in P15, 16.
Because Wayne can see him. Wayne, who has pit, is right in the back of him.
Going to get DRS off him as well, I think.
Yeah, in next lap he probably will. So I think he's got to come in.
I think this lap he's going to get DRS off Reeski. Potentially. Depends what Reeski's speed's like through these corners.
But yeah, we're more than halfway through the race. No safety car.
Told you, man.
But for the front four, it does look like a glorified time trial now.
Yes, but Pigeon won't mind that.
No, he'll be over the moon with it, as Reeski does come in.
What's it going to be for? It has to be the hard tyres, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, he can't go on the softs there. Softs are rubbish. As Haytham lets his teammate go, so that's Ben into P7 now. When's Reeski come out? He was with his teammate in the first stint.
I imagine.
And his teammate is fighting into turn 1, I believe. Rumsky and Tuck battling into turn 1, and Rumsky defends the position against the breakfast splits. And Reeski finds himself behind Bergen and Tuck, 3.4 seconds down the road. So yeah, I don't think the strategy's worked out for him.
Yeah, it hasn't worked at all. Now he's got Lee Webb, who was on the scrap of him around Bahrain as the car behind him, but Reeski does have a nice little gap.
Yeah, there's a lot of gaps in the top 10, top 12.
Just, I mean, if it's a safety car, we'll be close back up. I'll click my fingers and someone's going to bin it into the wall. But yeah, Pigeon is showing fantastic pace, and if it stays like this, we could be seeing A4P on the cards there.
Yeah, Diablo has actually caught up to Haytham, who is yet to pit as well. So he will be looking to get past him so he could chase down Benjamin Brash Big Meats himself.
Can't believe you actually changed his name.
I know, he is a legend for that. Can I see position? Okay, yeah, we can get it up. So, in terms of position gains and losses, our biggest winner this race is Haytham because he spit. It is Egolf Hazard, who's gone up 5 places. He started P11, now he's gone up to P6. But our biggest loser right now, as it stands, is Reeski, who's lost 7 positions from qualifying. But obviously he can make up that time with the tyre advantage, as Haytham does come into the pits. Diablo gets DRS from that. But yeah, no track limits today. One on Wayne.
Well done.
Oh, Diablo's in the wall! Diablo's in the wall, and he's broken his wing. He went slightly wide, and that smashed his right end plate off.
His wing was already broken, but he's broken it a little bit more now.
He broke it a little bit more, and that means Plavonch is right at the back of him here. Plavonch could move up into P8, which is a key point for Racing Knights in their battle for the Super Bowl.
Scotty just by himself at the moment. However, is Scotty losing time to Milan?
I think he is, because he's just got no wing.
Yeah.
Saying that, Milan has just lost 3 temps in one quarter.
Yeah. maybe Milan's got that straight line speed as well compared to Scotty.
Oh, Diablo went in the wall in the castle. He is out, and it's a safety car. Safety car, and that has saved this race for us. Oh, I was watching for the watch, and Diablo, he went slightly too late on the brakes, and he smashed into that wall.
It just sums up Diablo's season, that doesn't it?
Yeah, and that is key points lost for BWT Pink Panthers. Their main driver in this side is out.
Going to see. There was that one safety car.
Yeah, surprisingly, Pigeon's in, Brad's in. Scotty, I think he's got to change his wing here.
Yeah, 100%. It's medium tyres now. Brakes to drive through. There's the other BWT.
Oh, the BWT have had a nightmare few seconds. Oh, no. A Scotty MT. Oh, he got a bit of double stack.
Partly stuck.
And he doesn't change his wing.
Pigeon. No, you'd have to, surely.
I think he had a 5-second gap to Milan. That's enough to get your wing back on.
Even if he loses the spot, Milan stayed out.
Oh, yeah, what? Yeah, that's a bold call.
Milan has no wing as well, right? Does Milan have a wing?
I'm not sure.
Or is it just because... I thought Brad didn't have a wing earlier, but it's just because the end plates are black and they're hard to see.
No, he's got no left end plate. I think that's a interesting call from Milan.
Well, definitely now, I would change my wing anyway, Scott, but we'll see what he can do.
Yeah, Scott would have had a free wing change there. And Rumsky, who moved up into P6, is yet to... he did a bit. We see the difference in tyres. We just saw it with Reevsky. So I'm not too sure.
Softs?
Oh, yeah, Berger's the softs. I'm not really too sure I back that call.
Hey, never say never.
So Pigeon now has to get past Egolf and Milan in order to get
Pigeon will have hated that because he was looking comfortable. Although, if he looks that comfortable, then why is this going to be any different? He might just go and do that again.
30 seconds before the dinner. Oh, I lost a bit more of my front wing now. As a team principal of BWT Pink Panthers says he likes Milan's idea. And to be fair,
was Carnage?
No, I think more the track position part. But we saw with Pigeon where if you just leave it in hot lap mode, it gives you a chance to defend. If he's running enough straight line speed, I think Milan can defend positions here. It'll be tough. He definitely won't win, I think, like Rostock has said. But he can defend for the high positions.
Well, like P5 is Scotty, who's also got no wing. So
yeah,
Scotty may be the one.
And then P6 is a hard runner with 8 laps old tyres. So I think Milan could find himself in the top 5 still.
Yeah. It's weird. The strategies are weird here because obviously the mediums are going to be a lot better off than the hards at the start. But if we've got no more safety cars and stuff, those hards will switch on.
They will switch on, but they will be slidey, as the hards are really bad around here as well. Yeah. All the tyres are really bad around here.
I actually wouldn't be able to tell you because we did about 2 laps of racing.
So when will we go? We should be going next lap here. So we will have a 7-lap sprint to the end.
As Steve Rex says, let's see the Norwegian defence.
I'm trying to think of a Norwegian defender.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of one too.
There's a Renison or something from Borussia Dortmund.
Vanderson.
No, Vanderson's Brazilian.
Oh, not Vanderson.
It's from Rayson.
It's Ryerson or something. Ryerson or something. Yeah. Is he Norwegian?
I think he's Norwegian.
Or should be Danish now? Are you looking that up?
No, I'm just looking at the screen, trying to survive this rest of the race here.
No, we'll be alright the rest of the race. If everyone's back together, we'll see a bit more fighting. Depends on what the
safety car I meant like as in my illness.
Oh. Brad doesn't like safety car restarts around here because, there was a whole thing about it. A couple of seasons back in DTS around Baku safety car restarts. It was
God! I just got deja vu about that.
It was the start of everything.
When Lee Webb's in P10, he will not to be doing a certain man's actions.
No, I don't mean Lee Webb.
No, I know.
You just mean because they're teammates.
Yeah.
he gets gone and he slaps brakes.
Maybe Brad might do the opposite here. He might hold them all up for Lee Webb.
Now. We can't speak about that incident.
Yeah,
Safety car's in the slap.
Yeah, we all signed the NDA. Can't talk about incidents, especially not Abu Dhabi. You cannot mention Abu Dhabi.
No, not at all. But we got a flashing safety car light. Hopefully, it doesn't glitch on the screen like it did for Rizky the other day.
It's flashing quite crazily. So when is Milan going to decide to go? I think he leaves it till late, just so the drivers don't have slipstream on him.
This is big lag spike there from someone. Who was that?
Oh god. So as Milan warms up his tyres, I think he goes right on the line here, just to avoid slipstream from the guys behind. And he's gone quite early, and he's actually caught Eghoff napping slightly.
What start from Brad? Brad gets a great start on Pigeon.
I think Brad has to get it early here against Pigeon. He has to find that move early so he can just defend for the last few laps. But we're back going there, and it looks quite clean at the back here.
The grip 3, 4, and 5 are going to have on the front
There was a wing. Someone's wing flew off. I'm not too sure whose. Yeah. Oh, and that's Thomas Wayne pulling out the slipstream for Rumsky, and Haytham moving into the top 10. What a race for Haytham here.
That was a good move from Haytham as well. Went to the outside and just picked it up nicely there. Milan has stayed ahead so far.
Yeah, Milan and Eghoff, these two have to work together here.
They do.
It's important they work together to maximise their opportunity they have. But Brad is looking punchy. He's right in the back of Pigeon at every corner. Scotty EMT following it. His damage won't help him, but he's still got pace. And Brad's wide. It's fine though, because it's difficult to overtake at this part of the circuit. But Rumsky is the one struggling. Rumsky has dropped out the lead train. Lee Webb picks up a 3-second tyre penalty, the first of the race. And Wayne will look to get Rumsky very, very soon with Rumsky's tyres done.
I think Eghoff might have a look here.
Of course, we'll have a look with Eghoff.
I think he might potentially go for this one here because he wants to still be ahead. But Pigeon gets a great run through there. Maybe Pigeon's having a look.
Yeah, Pigeon.
Here we go.
Pigeon will have a look.
Of course, we'll have a look.
Because he's going to get alongside Eghoff. Will he get Milan as well? No, Eghoff will go for the lead. Eghoff will go around the outside of Milan side by side.
They don't want to fight.
They go side by side still. And Milan defends the inside. Eghoff has the outside line, and they both get going again. But Pigeon, despite having minimal ERS, gets the move done on Eghoff.
Lee Webb's round.
Lee Webb's round. Lee Webb's round. Brad breaks late.
Brad tags him.
And he gets the move on Eghoff Hazard. Now it's down to Scotty EMT. But Brad and Pigeon have little to none ERS. Milan has 46%. He can defend for this lap.
That was all without DRS, all that fighting. We got DRS this lap.
Oh, yeah. As Ben Brash moves ahead of Rizky. Rizky on the hard tyre, Ben Brash on the mediums. He tries to stay alongside, and Ben Brash keeps the position there. P8 for the Motor Reggae. Oh, who gets close to the wall?
Pigeon wants to get past quicker.
Yeah, I think Scotty wants to get past quick here. Scotty will definitely be looking to try and get Eghoff Hazard as quick as possible. Brad wants to get the move on Pigeon. As Milan has double the ERS that Pigeon and Brad has. But he's got a terrible run here. He had a terrible, terrible exit. And that's going to cost him. And into the fast chicane here. Pigeon will use hot lap mode. Will he use a bit of overtake mode? He's trying to get alongside him. He will get alongside him. DRS will be activated. Milan is in hot lap mode. Will he use a bit of overtake? He will use overtake mode just to stay ahead of Brad. Brad, who will stay behind Milan now. He's pretty much pushing him through every corner. And Little Pigeon is going. He's got the grip on Milan, and this is going to cause a gap. Brad has to get the move done here. He's using all his overtake mode. And Milan is not going to defend much.
Milan's just helping Pigeon.
He's just got the battery, though. He's got the battery advantage on Brad. And Milan defends P2 brilliantly. Wayne and Rumsky behind Scotty EMT. Wayne down the inside of Rumsky, and he goes around the outside of the next corner. That's P6 for Wayne, P7 for Rumsky.
Tell you what, though, that was some good fighting.
Yeah, this is great racing all round from everyone.
But this
And
is just...
Haytham's round. He was having such a good race. He dropped down to P13, but he's still going here.
This is just what Pigeon wants.
Yeah, this is brilliant for Pigeon. And Scotty MT is struggling to get past Egolf here. Despite Egolf's lack of tyre grip compared to Scotty MT, he just has the straight line speed.
And the wing.
Yeah, obviously the wing, yeah. I think Scott could have changed it. Big lag from Egolf.
That was in the snaps with the lag. It was Egolf with the lag spike then.
Yeah, that was very off-putting. But I think Brad is going to go for Milan here. Milan is going to continue using overtake mode, but he has less battery this time round. Brad will use his battery here, and he will have DRS, and he will move into P2. Renault Invincible versus Top Gun for the final 5 laps. It is well and truly on. Scotty MT moves into P4 ahead of Egolf Hazard. For him, it's about getting Milan next. Pigeon says fastest lap. So,
burnt their ERS though.
Yeah, 5 laps, including this one. Left to go. Rieski and Plavonch. These two teams have been battling. Oh! Massive crash! And it's a safety car! It's a safety car! Because not Haytham, I don't know who that was. Tuck.
Who was that?
Tuck goes flying into the wall. And I think that was with Craig. I don't even know what just happened, but I saw it in the background. Tuck went flying into the back.
Now, I don't think we're going to see many pits here because clearly track position's quite key.
Yeah, we've seen one pit, and that's Pray for Ye on the softs. Keep an eye out on him.
Prayers have been heard. Is Milan pitting?
I don't think Milan pits. I think he saves out. I think he wanted it to be lap 24. But I don't think that's for pitting.
Steve Rex says we'd see 2 safety cars. Well, here's a second. Not bad though. Only 2 safety cars. That's not too bad.
It's an impressive race. Very impressive display of racecraft and awareness for these guys.
Watch someone bin that under the safety car.
That's what I was thinking. I was looking at Pigeon and go, you're going way too quick here. You got me slightly worried.
I don't know what happened there, but you're right. Tuck's got absolutely no wing on his car at all.
I saw it in the back. Him and I think it was Craig. Yeah, they were flying into the wall on the left. Like it was I don't know how he's still alive.
I missed it completely. I heard you talk about Rieski and I thought, oh god, he's died. And then you said he was behind.
I'll tell you what. Does Rumsky come in potentially? He's on 13 lap on hards. I think he just gets eaten up alive.
No one's going to pit.
Yeah, they all stay out.
Unless you're at the back, then you might want to pit, right?
Yeah, if I was like Lee Webb, 12 lap on hards,
I'd come in. Yeah.
As Tuck retires. Tuck's binned it.
He binned that under safety car.
Tuck's binned it. Oh no! Oh,
you jinxed it, that's why.
That is another moment of disaster in the season for Tuck. Oh no, Tuck! I'm getting deja vu to Belgium.
Great awareness and racecraft.
Yeah.
Pins under safety car. Yeah, there you go. Soft tyres for a couple.
Yeah, Haytham, Lee Webb, Craig, and Pray for Ye all on the fresh softs. Bergen on the older softs. I think he's going to struggle. But yes, at the front, obviously the medium wide, I wouldn't have come in if I was them. Milan might have thought about it, but I think it's the right call to stay where he is. So Tuck is the second DNF of the race. And Brad got very close to the rear end of Lil Pigeon.
I think 2 DNFs ain't too bad.
No, that's very impressive. I thought we were going to have 10. I thought only 10 drivers were going to finish.
In fact, let me check something actually. No. Oh, only 1 track limit penalty, I was about to say. We've seen no penalties either, but it's still a bad go. Right, I need to check something because I'm not sure what that does for Diablo.
What is DNF?
Is that Diablo's first DNF of the season? Oh, it is. Never mind. I thought he'd crashed more this season.
No, he hasn't DNF this season. He's just had 0 luck, and he's been finishing in the very low point scoring positions.
Never mind. I thought he was going to get an engine pen or something.
That would have hurt him. But Tug, who did get an engine penalty, and he had to give it to himself, which is quite a funny message.
Yeah.
I believe. I remember Scott had to do that once.
Yeah, he side and he. I must retire myself in the pins. It's only the collie ban. After killing chats. Are we in this lap?
No, I don't think it'll be in this lap. If it is, it's a very late call.
So we're going to have one lap of DRS.
So we'll go around for lap 24, 25 and 26. Oh yeah, we'll have one lap of DRS.
One lap of DRS. So P2's the best spot to be then?
Yeah. But it's also,
stop the 4P.
If we look at last week, it's about saving ERS to the line.
Yeah, yeah. Was Vegas last week? Week before?
Was that? I don't even know. What was last week?
Bahrain.
What even happened at Bahrain?
Pigeon and Bradshaw just ran away with it.
Oh yeah. Hey, that's quite a boring race, I can't lie. This has been a good race, I think.
Yeah, it's been better than I thought it was going to be with the state of this track on this game.
Yeah.
Which is awful. We've got to be in this up though. Can't go much longer. Although actually we can, because we ended on the safety car, which I've never seen before in the game.
Yeah, but our race lasted like over however long it was.
Man, it took so long. So what does Brad do then? Just sit behind for the lap, wait for it at the end?
Yeah, I think he sits back, make sure he has at least 75% ERS for that last run to the straight.
Can he stop the 4P, or is Pigeon just going to be too quick anyway?
It would be quite poetic if it was Scott to stop the 4P. This whole season has been a bit of poetry in the last 7 rounds. We had Scott get the 4P, take it off him to start Pigeon's 4P, and now we're at Pigeon's final one to get the 4P, and will he get it?
Could Scott still end up with a podium here? Car in front of him's got wing damage. They're in the same boat. Both showed good pace, but Scotty's got the tyre difference.
Yeah, I didn't even mention Milan does genuinely have a chance of winning this race.
He does, but I think those tyres are just going to kill him.
Yeah, but if he just saves his DRS, it's 2 laps. 2 laps, you can stay within DRS.
Yeah, but Milan also doesn't want to come under attack from the cars behind him. Scott will be wanting to get past him quite quickly, I imagine.
Yeah, there's a lot
I think he's going to be able to look in his mirrors rather than in front.
Safety cars in this lap. One thing I'll keep an eye on is maybe Egolf and Wayne might swap. I'll swap them if I was Vamos.
You'd swap him?
Yeah, because Wayne's on the mediums, isn't he?
Oh, right, yeah, fair.
So, when will Pigeon go? A bit like Milan, I think he should keep it all the way to the line so Brad gets 0 slipstream on him.
This might be a bit carnage.
Yeah, I can see a few sends, especially from the likes of Haytham, Craig, Prathier and Lee Webb.
Hold on to your seats. We're about to get racing.
Yeah. This is very, very important for the championship here. Brad P2, Pigeon P1, and Pigeon's gone. He's legged it. He's gone. Brad gets a good run on him. He uses overtake mode, and he's got him before the line.
No, he doesn't want to do that.
He's got him before the line. Wait, Pigeon
oh no!
Pigeon's disconnected.
No!
No!
Oh my!
You can't write this. You can't write this.
He can't do a 4P. He can't do it because the game. Brad gets the yellows for overtaking him before the line, but Brad can't do anything about it though. Brad can't do anything about that because. Oh no! Oh,
we have just been robbed by this
robbed of a
stupid
4P
game. Oh no!
So at the moment it's Scotty's for the win, but Brad can't do anything about that because he couldn't give it back because he wasn't in the session.
Yeah, Brad will get that
removed. But we've just been robbed of a potential 4P fight again.
Yeah, I can't believe it, man. Twice this season I thought we were going to get it. Pigeon's going back. And if he can't take control of his car, he won't get any points either.
Even though it should be, but that's another story.
I'm actually gutted here.
And that's allowed Brad to get a 1.4 second gap. This is an easy win for Brad now.
Yeah. He has drawn back Rostocker. But yeah, they're both in the wall, Scott and Brad.
This should be an easy win for Brad.
Yeah.
Wing damage for Scotty behind, 1.5 second gap. We've been robbed.
We have been absolutely robbed. Has Pigeon taken control? He has.
I don't think he has, but it doesn't matter, does it?
He's a lucky man to get control, to be fair.
Yeah, it doesn't happen at all, really, for anyone. But that's just unfair, man.
Yeah, that is BS from the game.
Don't do it last lap. Do it at the start. Do it last lap, man. Stupid
I thought Brad just got him before the line. I was thinking
I thought there was an illegal overtake glitch and Pigeon stopped to let someone by or something, and then but yeah, it's just the game being fantastic.
So after sitting P2 the whole race, Brad has inherited this win. This is bad and Brad because it's another controversial
win. He won't
win.
care.
Oh!
No, he didn't get the car. He didn't get control of the car.
Oh no! I think he did though, because he was I saw his throttle inputs. I think he's just pissed off, potentially, maybe.
I don't know.
Oh no, he no. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, back to Brad. It's another one where it's like
it's tarnished China. This one, it's nothing. It's not his fault either. It's
getting a bit awkward for him now. Is he a bit like
George Russell?
Yeah,
like Russell. Every time something happens in front, he just picks up a podium or a win or something. I was about to say the exact same thing. It's the George Russell of the two.
He's gonna win because he's the king of the streets, but he's not won because he is the king of the streets. He's won because Pigeon laid down.
It's like Sainz and Perez killing each other.
This is bad. But no, you can't discredit him. He was phenomenal tonight. Renault invincible. Pick up 50 points because DSL Brad is our race winner. Well done, Brad. Great stuff. And Scotty and Milan got Scott on the line. Milan got Scott on the line. So that's Scott in P3. Oh, my! Lee Webb retired.
Lee Webb crashed.
I don't even know what's happened there. But Milan got P2. But DSL Brad is our race winner. What a race from Brad. Unbelievable. Legendary drive. Undisputed winner.
He's annoyed. I know he's annoyed. He didn't even bother weaving over the line. Yeah, you'll get that removed for sure, Brad. Yeah, you will, Brad. That will be removed, and that will be P1 for you. So we've already decided you are the winner. There's no
there's no argument. And I'm sorry, if that doesn't get removed, that is stupid.
Yeah, so congratulations on the win, Brad. Another one.
Yes, and Pigeon, championship leader, picks up 0 points.
Oh, gosh, all it's been is Scotty, Brad, and Pigeon lagging out.
Yeah, wait, has anyone won apart from those three?
No.
What? This is low key becoming a legendary season for all three of them. So it does say Milan, but Brad is above Milan. So Milan P2, Scott P3, Egolf and Wayne P4 and 5, and Brash P6. Rusky P7 with the Racing Knights behind, and Racing in P10, CB P11. That's a good race for CB. Haytham in P11 with Bergen P12. Craig in P13. 13. Prey P14. 15 for Lee Webb, and then we lost Pigeon, Tuck, and
it ain't 15 for Lee Webb because he crashed before the line. So I don't know what happened to him.
Did he get taken out? I think he might have crossed the line though.
I don't know if he did because it says he was a lap down, but we'll see. We'll see.
Well, we gave you your flowers. That was sick. Yeah, P2, but yeah, we cannot even mention you winning the race because you just didn't win.
You just didn't
I'm sorry,
win.
but you didn't win. Oh, no, but that's a good driver, lad. Well done.
He's trying to gas it up. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. It's a good drive for sure. When 0.19 at the line to take P2. Very close.
So that does blow the championship wide open now. To the point where I'm going to quickly have a look. So Pigeon's lost 50 points here. So Brad is 9 points behind Pigeon. Scott EMT... No, Milan actually gets closer than Scott. So Milan will be 42. So he will be 36 points behind. And Scott EMT will be just over 40 points.
It's a Brad v Pigeon, I think.
Yes,
and
9 points in between them.
Brad's been in this position a couple times in the last few seasons. That P2 spot always gets the better of him. Is it his season? Who knows? He'll be saying if I didn't lag out around Imola, but Pigeon will be saying if I didn't lag out today, and I'm sure Pigeon lagged out somewhere else as well.
Yeah, in Belgium.
And Milan would just say, happy to be here.
Milan is low-key in the fight though. He makes the gap to what did I say? 36 did I say?
36, yeah, 36. And then 40, I believe you said for Scott.
Yeah, just over 40 for Scott. So that is massive for those guys. Should we give out some awards?
Yeah, if you want to. Go on, you choose this time.
All right. Well, to be fair, I did have my mind made up before the race ended, where I was going to say Pigeon because he basically led every lap. But I can't because he's lagged out. So
I don't think you can really do that now, though.
yeah. Honestly, I'm looking at Egghoff Hazard. I think Egghoff Hazard had a great race.
Agree. Yeah, I'd agree.
Yeah, he gets P5 in the end. I think he did make the good call on the strategy towards the end, potentially. We don't know. But it's a good result, yeah, especially starting P11, finding himself in the top 5. So that's great for Egghoff Hazard. So we'll give him driving today. Who do you want to give the F124 award to?
Well, I mean, if there's any definition of being F124, it's Pigeon.
Yeah, it's
Pigeon. But the other did stick it into the castle.
He did. But Tuck did fly into the wall.
Yeah, true. You don't let anyone else take off yet, though.
Yeah, Liam's still undisputed F124 winner.
Who do you want to give it to? I think we'll give Pigeon, didn't we?
Yeah, we'll give it to Pigeon.
I'm sure he'll be over the moon.
Yeah,
that he's got that award. But,
he will. Right, I'll end it there because I'm dead. But thank you all for joining. It has been a pleasure covering this race for you guys. You're all legends in the chat. Congratulations to DSL Brad on yet another win in this phenomenal season. Don't let the matter of the wins take away the result, is what a wise man once said.
T-shirt.
Yes.
We've held good viewers today as well, by the way. We're still on 12 now.
I know, everyone's just phenomenal. Yeah, and we've found out that Egghoff Hazard has a fan club.
Yes.
So yeah, big shout out to T-Rex. Thank you for joining. But yeah, that's all from us. Do you have anything to say?
See you next week for Kota.
Oh, that should be
right. Who picked Miami as the last race of the season, man? That is
it's not
tragic.
Miami anymore. It's not Miami.
Oh,
I think they changed it. Yeah, that's all from us.
We'll see.
And we'll catch you guys next week for Kota. Goodbye.
Toodles.
Oh, no, wait, I didn't even do the... My name has been Just Key from Ish86 in the Discord, and I'll catch you next week. Goodbye. Yep, I had to do that again just for that. Yep, bye-bye.